Do you have one of these jumping trampolines and the spring broke on one end? And there it is, where is it? Right here, missing. There's two, it should have two on this one. They're a real pain to change. So here's a tip. Pipe pliers, they don't work. Needle nose pliers, gonna hurt yourself. Wear gloves. At any rate, you want one of these tools right here. You get them on Amazon. They're about $15 for one of these tools and 5 or 6 of the springs. Or this one I just bought with 30 springs for $30, but I noticed a big difference. So this one on the left, you can see the hook is 90 degrees to the handle, and on this one the hook is in line with the handle. This one's not as good as this one. If you can find this one with the hook at 90 degrees to the handle, that's the one you want. Okay, the next thing is put it in the corner of between two walls. You got to have something where it's going to push against. And here I'm just using my vise as a corner. So I'm going to pull against it. It's restricted there. It's going to hold it. And then we're going to go like this. Here it is, the new spring. I've already hooked it into the metal bar ring that's there. I'm going to pull this through. And then, so now I've got something to lever against. This is just a wave bar. There's 2 springs in each one. One is already in, that makes it a lot easier. And then you're going to pull and twist, and there it goes. Now, if one breaks, don't wait around. Get it changed right away. So order these before any springs break if you don't have a box of spares or some spares around with this tool. Because if 2 of them break, then this wave bar gets further back, and putting in the first spring, it's a real treat. This is the important part. You want to order the right size spring and not have to send them back. So you can't measure the springs on the trampoline because they're under tension. They're not the right length. You measure the static spring, and in this case, all we have is a broken spring. And we don't have the tool to take it off yet. We're going to order that as well. So we're going to measure from the base here of the main body all the way out to the outer hook. In this case, it's 2 3/4 inches. And then we're going to measure back to the main body from that outer hook, and that's 3/4 of an inch. So I take 2 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to add this length to the other end, 3/4, so we have a 3.5 inch spring. So that's how you know the size. I hope you've liked this video. If you found it helpful, please leave me a like. If you're interested in more content like this, you can subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.